You're listening to Freezecast, a podcast discussing all the latest news and drama in the Toontown community. Hello guys, welcome back to Freezecast episode 10. Today we have our very first returning guest on to discuss what it means to be trustworthy. Please welcome Coach Z back to the show.
Yeah, well, I can't say I'm happy to be here again. Not after you accuse me of greening you in that factory.
That's actually part of today's topic. Why Coach Zucchini can't be trusted.
Excuse me.
You're not excused. Anyway, what made you decide to turn against justice for Freeze?
You were the ones who tried to green me, and to suggest otherwise is delusional.
Calm down, old man. Remember your blood pressure.
I'll calm down when I want to calm down.
It's really not that serious.
Not that serious. You destroyed my reputation. You dragged my name through the mud. And for what? So you could make a crappy news video out of it. So you could get a few likes on YouTube.
With all due respect, you haven't been relevant in what, 15 years?
How dare you? I've been relevant this whole time.
Come on now. The last time you were relevant, they were still writing on stone tablets.
How old do you think I am?
I don't know. Old enough to remember when cave paintings were a thing?
What does my age even have to do with anything?
It shows that you're probably senile. You're right, though. We should get back on topic. You used to be one of the greatest advocates for justice there was, and you even appeared as a guest on Icy News, until you randomly decided to green 2 Jeff members in the factory. Many people are saying that you just have an instinct to green low-laugh tunes in the Cellbot factory. Would you care to comment on these allegations?
As a matter of fact, I have never greened anyone in the Cellbot factory. I think I explained last time that the red monkey was actually me. I was multi-tuning to get a free video. I think I explained last time I was on that the red monkey was actually me. I was multi-tuning to get a free video.
Ah, yes. So not only are you a greener, but you're a scam artist as well.
Scam artist? How dare you even suggest that I would intentionally deceive my viewers?
You literally admitted to doing exactly that, not once, but twice. But you still haven't answered my original question. Why did you turn against justice and attempt to green us?
I didn't green you. I was waiting for you to pick a gag.
We were just following your advice of following the high tune.
Following my advice. Please, you and I both know that's a lie.
Honesty and integrity are the foundation of the Justice for Freeze movement.
Hold on. I need to take my pills.
Are you done?
Yes. Sorry about that.
As I was saying, we would... Seriously? While Coach Z is taking his apparent multitudes of medications, I guess we can talk about today's sponsor, Justice for Freeze Extras. Justice for Freeze Extras is a brand new channel from the good folks at Justice for Freeze. On Justice for Freeze Extras, you can expect to find many different miscellaneous videos, from travel vlogs to tier lists, game reviews, let's plays, behind-the-scenes content, and so much more. Click the link in the description and subscribe today so you won't miss out on a single upload. Thank you to Justice for Freeze Extras for sponsoring this episode of Freezecast. Now, back to the show. Are you ready to continue, Coach Z?
What?
I said, are you ready to get on with the show?
What did you say? I can't hear you.
Are you ready to explain why you greened us?
Can you speak up?
It's honestly not surprising that you're deaf. With any luck, you'll also lose your voice before the end of the episode.
Shut up.
Whatever. Care to explain why you greened us?
I didn't green you. You didn't pick a gag, so I didn't have to either.
You still broke the terms of service when you disconnected with no prior warning and without permission from your team.
You're the one who broke the terms of service, not me. You're banned.
In case you forgot, so are you.
Yeah, unfairly. Wait a minute. Perhaps we're not so different, you and I.
Stop. You and I could not be more different. I care about fighting for justice for all members of the Toontown community. You only care about yourself.
Come on now, Freeze, that's not a fair assessment. We're exactly the same.
The fact that you would even suggest that we're exactly the same is disgusting. And stop it with the cliche manipulation tactics. It's not going to work.
You know what? Honestly, you. You're just as bad, if not worse, than the TTR team.
Don't.
All you do on your channel is harass people.
I always try not to lose my temper. This may be as close as I come.
Show some respect.
Oh yeah, you think I'm not being respectful? Take a look in the mirror, pal.
And what am I doing here?
You're on Freezecast, remember?
And who are you?
I'm Freeze.
From Batman?
No, from Justice for Freeze.
Oh, yeah, I remember you.
I guess you've technically answered my original question, however unsatisfying your response may have been. But what about lying to your viewers? Why did you do that?
For content.
What? Why are you being so direct and honest all of a sudden?
Because you know what I've realized? I've realized that it's important to be open and honest with each other, with what little time we may have left on this earth. This is what I want my legacy to be. Not a liar who covered up his mistakes but admits to them. I want to set an example for the younger generation that honesty really is the best policy.
Wow, I was not expecting that. We may not see eye to eye on a lot of different issues, but I really can respect you for wanting to be honest.
Yeah, no, it was because my audience was easily manipulated and I wanted to make an easy video. I stand by what I did, and I do it again.
I should have seen that coming. What a huge waste of time this has been. We're out of time for the main segment, but unfortunately we still have some listeners submitted questions to go through.
Yeah, hurry it up. I have a golf game in half an hour.
Not likely. You're probably just going to go back to grinding your quad on Toontown Fellowship.
Okay. I don't make fun of your hobbies.
Because my hobbies aren't stupid wastes of time. Anyway, here's the first question. Should I choose lure or tune up?
Your final gag choice shouldn't even be between lure and tune up. I'm tired of saying it. Are you people stupid or what?
You didn't answer the question.
Because I've already answered it. So many times. Lure, choose lure.
It's really not that deep, but okay. Our next question is, why are you so fat?
Well, there are many reasons for that. If I've played Toontown for over 20 years, I'm a furry. I haven't exercised in 87 years.
Wait a minute. 7 years. Your birth certificate says you were born in 1953.
Correct.
Well, okay. Moving on to our next listener submitted question. How's your love life? I imagine there isn't much craze around ex-Toontown coaches.
Well, my wife left me when she found out I made a radio drama about singing furry, so I guess you'd be right about that in some capacity.
Yes, we can't go without mentioning the Beach Bears. One of the worst pieces of media I've ever had the displeasure of listening to. My thoughts and prayers go out to all the victims of that horrific waste of time.
How dare you? You can't say that. You freak. You've crossed the line. This time, I ought to. And you disgusting. Do you know who I am? I'm Coach Zucchini.
You seem to be forgetting your blood pressure again. Just have some applesauce and relax.
Applesauce? Oh, yes, that would be nice, actually. Be right back.
Yeah.
Now, where is it? Aha, there it is. I'm back. Sorry about that.
No problem. We have one final listener submitted question and then we're finally done.
Thank goodness.
Why did you assist in delivering bomb threats to a high school in 2015?
What? That's absolutely ridiculous. I may be mentally unstable, but I'm not a criminal.
I think this person might be mistaking you for Coach Z Evil Twin.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. For that guy's such a loser.
Well, I'm glad we can agree on at least one thing.
I hope you know I still hate you and everything you stand for, though.
Well, that was Coach Zucchini, I guess. Hopefully he learns how to be more trustworthy soon. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe to Justice for Freeze extras for many different genres of video with a Justice for Freeze twist. And tune in next time, when we'll have a special guest on to talk about the importance of being genuine. This has been Freezecast episode 10. Freeze, signing off.
Funding for this episode of Freezecast was made possible in part by Justice for Freeze Extras and by listeners like you. Thank you. Freezecast is written and produced by Mr. Freeze for Justice for Freeze. This podcast is a parody meant for entertainment purposes only. The creators of Freezecast do not condone the harassment of anyone appearing in or mentioned in this podcast. Freezecast is a work of fiction. All characters appearing in this work are fictitious. Any resemblance to real persons, living or dead, is purely coincidental. Thank you for listening to Freezecast.